Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Wallace Foundation, the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, and your band of facilitators, welcome on board YAI Flight 1120 with connecting service to Atlanta, Central Florida, Austin, Tennessee Valley, and New York. We know that you have options on the way you spend the next 2 days, but we're grateful that you decided to spend it with us. Before we depart, please give me your undivided attention as we go over the flight pattern of the last few months and some safety features of today's flight. At this time, make sure your device is fully charged, your ring light is in its upright and locked position, and you have pen and paper close for note-taking. If possible, please put your device in airplane mode because it goes with the metaphor and it minimizes distractions. Your seatbelt must be securely fastened at this time. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, lift the top of the buckle. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected turbulence.
On March 11th, 2020, the seatbelt sign illuminated for all of us. Without real warning, you were asked to fasten your seatbelt. Asked to fit your regularly scheduled YAI programming into the other needs of your clubs, communities, and families. Your organization had to tighten up its budgets, pulling on your staff to work long hours serving meals, working in warehouses, and helping young people navigate a new virtual world without losing your expectations that high-quality arts programming could still exist. You were strapped in. You didn't release your seatbelt, but lifted your efforts and committed to always keep moving, knowing we were experiencing unexpected turbulence.
This aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, 4 window exits over the wings, and an additional exit at the back. The 2 forward doors are equipped with detachable slides that can be used for flotation. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for operation. And in the event of an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please locate the exits nearest you, keeping in mind they may be behind you. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, please leave all your carry-on items behind.
There have been no emergency exits on this aircraft because you have stepped in during this most critical time of emergency for our families. And instead of looking for the nearest exit, you have stayed seated. Though sometimes taking what felt like 1 step forward, 2 back, not knowing what was ahead, but refusing to stay located by what was behind you. You have allowed the needs of your young people and your communities to offer the light that has guided you towards your destination. You have kept your doors open, literally and virtually, equipping each proverbial door with food, art supply kits, and quality programs to prevent the COVID slide. Because even though young people have been detached, your YAI programming and your club has been used as a life raft. And even though you have carried on, you refuse to leave anyone behind.
If cabin pressure changes, a panel above your seat will open, revealing oxygen mask. If that happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing even if the bag does not inflate. Secure your own mask before helping others. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member instructs you to take it off.
Oxygen and pressure are always being monitored. There have been events of depression, and face masks have appeared automatically in front of you. And yet, you got started, pulling the masks and what it now meant for programming towards you. At a time when many have cried out that I can't breathe, you have stood firmly, with face masks over your nose and mouth, hoping that for the time that young people are in your programs, they are able to breathe normally. Although each day brings headlines to deflate us, you have reminded us that oxygen is still flowing as you breathe life through your programs and services. Many of you have been on this journey with your own children, all around people needing assistance, and you put on your club shirt, secure your mask first, and continue to assist your community. And while the mask has become a part of your new uniform, your crew has refused to remove it. This has been a state of emergency for our country, and you have assumed the bracing position. You have leaned into learning new technology. You have created virtual arts activities from the top of your head. You have locked elbows and eyes, ensuring that your feet have stayed flat on the floor. You have been each other's life vests, undergirding your co-workers with support between figuring out what to do next and doing it. Without much instruction, you have figured out how to stay open and remove barriers to keep young people engaged in the arts. Nothing has slipped over your heads. You refuse to pass or waste time and opportunity, and have adjusted. You have inflated your chest, pulling firmly on the belief that all young people deserve access to high-quality arts programs, especially in this time. You have used your mouthpieces, television partnerships, and social media as a whistle to continue to shine light and attract attention to this need for our young people. It is what has kept many in your community afloat. The foundation has aptly provided some cushion as you figured out how to bring arts through new devices, regardless of how strapped your program budgets have become. The cushion has been a hug to your chest.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with crew instructions, posted placards, and lighted information signs. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a restroom smoke detector.
We have reminded you through cohort calls, weekly YAI blasts, check-ins, and convenes that this has been a non-conforming flight. In support of the initial research questions, you have been encouraged to tamper with, disable systems, and destroy the programming models of the past to permit and inform what BGCA creates. The card located in front of you has information from Wave 1, but all of the efforts of this Wave 2 learning community is adding to it. We strongly suggest you continue writing it all down, so those who come behind can read it before they take off creating high-quality arts programming.
Friends, the captain has now turned off the fasten seatbelt sign, and you may now move to the digital convene. Because of our new COVID-19 safety protocols, we will not be offering drink or snack options on this flight. However, your care package should have a few snacks and a voucher for you to get lunch delivered when you are ready. Now sit back, stay engaged, make your connections, and enjoy finding the smooth air. Thank you and welcome on board.
Enjoy finding the smooth air. Thank you and welcome aboard.